Hey everybody, it's Terry from 30 Something Nothing, um, saying what's up. I know it's been a really long time since I updated this blog, but a lot's been going on in the past 4 months, particularly in the past two. And I figured since I am really, really bad about updating this blog, that I thought I would vlog because it's always easier to get things out in the open that way. So that's what I'm doing. I'm saying what's up. And I think I just felt the need to sort of speak, in part because today's been a really kind of rough day. It's beautiful out though, which is great. Yay, summer, my favorite season. But it's also been a little crazy. The past couple months I've been going through this sort of job process, hiring process with this one particular organization. It's been really exciting because I think it's a really interesting opportunity and a place where I can grow and sort of do my own thing, but also within the confines of a space that I hope would be supportive. But they've been kind of inching along with the job process, and to be quite honest, I'm just sort of tired. I mean, I think I've wrote or mentioned this before, but I'm tired. Um, this past year and a half has been sort of a year of being emotionally tired. And honestly, I think that's worse than being physically tired. If it's physically tired, I can just kind of sleep, and just chill out and not see people or call people on the phone or not be social. But when you're emotionally tired, it's sort of not really the same thing. People sort of expect you to be upbeat and happy, and yeah, it's kind of rough. So today was a particularly bad day. I was like on the phone with one of my friends cursing and crying. And I never curse and cry, especially not at the same time. And I was just saying that I'm tired, but also feeling sort of alone and feeling like today that I may have actually stumbled onto some things about myself that may not be all that great. I mean, I think one of the things about self-discovery is that you um, often, come across things about you, who you are as a person that you probably don't really like. And I was scared today that maybe I'm not passionate about anything. Now, and that's not necessarily true. Hear me out. I guess in the context of the job world and the professional world, I think of people who are passionate as people who are willing to starve for what they do. I'm not the starving artist type. I big props to people who are and people who don't know how they're going to pay their rent and mortgage but are still plugging away at that job. I don't really think that's how I am, in part because I just don't see. I feel like to do that, your work has to be really, really central to your life. And I do want my work to be central to my life, but I want it to be one of the many pieces that fits together into a balanced life. And I feel like people who are passionate are willing to, not know how they're going to eat and go into the, craptastic, credit scores and, have their house in foreclosure for their dream. I'm not really there. And part of me feels like because I'm not there, maybe I don't have passion. Maybe I'm not someone who's gonna go gung ho, and that I think makes me feel like maybe I'm not the right candidate for, you know, starting my own business or going into something that may or may not have a payoff. I've come to the deep realization that I'm somebody that really loves concrete little accomplishments or achieving particular goals. I'm a project person. I've always known that about myself. I love to see a project come together. Kind of like Hannibal from, the A-Team. I just love it when a plan comes together. But really, that's how I am. And I always give props to people who can just go forward, gung-ho, and it doesn't matter. And I don't know if that's me. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm viewing this incorrectly. Maybe I do have passion about something. But, I don't know what that is, or I do know the things that I'm interested in, but maybe I'm not passionate about any of it. Or the flip side of it, maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe I'm just straight up 100% lazy and not really willing to work. I have a really sort of strange background, and if I ever met someone one day and sort of explained some of the things that I needed to do to get where I am, I've been working in some way, shape, or form, or working, I feel like, extra harder than other people since I was 10 years old. And I'm just tired. I feel like not to say that I shouldn't be doing more, but I feel like I've always had to jump extra hoops, whereas some people just sort of had to kind of I wouldn't say glide, but they've done the things that they've needed to do. I feel like I've done the things that I've needed to do, and I've had to do 10 times more just to be where I am. And I just want to find something, do it, so that I can focus on other parts of my life. Because right now I feel like, in some respects, my life is stagnant. Anyway, I feel like I am rambling, but I would love to know, what do you think passion is? How do you define it? Um, how do you know you're passionate about something? Because right now I don't feel like I'm passionate about anything. Or should I say, how does one manifest passion? And how do you know for a fact that you are on the right path and doing all of the right things to cultivate that passion? So lots of questions to think about, and I will hopefully try to be better at updating the blog. But take care, everyone, and this is 30 Something Nothing signing off. Alrighty, bye.